Hello planner friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tiffany May and this is Tiffany May Plans. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Today we have a very fun video. We are setting up my media journal, and the reason I'm calling it my media journal is because it's going to be for more than just reading. I am keeping track of the TV shows I watch, the series that I watch, series that I read, movie series that I watch, movies that I watch, video games that I play. Everything is going to be in this journal. So I have a ton of supplies pulled out. I'm not sure what all I'm going to use yet. I did go ahead and start pre-planning some of my pages in here so that I have that. And we're just going to get started and go from there. I have tons of sticker books, tons of stickers, washi tapes, PET tapes. My desk is already a mess and I haven't even started. So the first thing we're going to work on is we're going to glue this page to this page. I don't remember which journal this was, but I got it off of Amazon. It was only $5.99. I got a few of them. It is a smaller sized journal. The pages are a little over 5 inches wide, and I believe we're about, let's see, about a little over 8 1/4 tall. So it is a different sized notebook. Okay, so these pages we're going to glue together. So I am going to get my tape roll here. I'm just going to stick these together. Like so. Okay. Close it up. And those stick together. Alright. That is my first thing. Just push down a little bit. Alright. Then this is going to be my first page, which we're going to do like a cover page, and I want it to say media journal. I don't want it to say reading journal, even though it is going to be primarily for reading. It is a media journal. So I think what I'm going to do is to go into this. This is my 100-piece set that I have from Temu. And I think we're just going to pick out a generic color and just go from there. Maybe let's use one of these plaid ones, and I can always rip it. I think that would be good. So I think I want to do this blue one. This blue one's calling to me. So the edge is not as sticky, so I just rip that part off, and then we'll start in a little bit. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is do like half a page at a time. So I'm only going to rip a piece about that wide. And we're just going to tear it. I'm going to put this along the bottom. And I am going to stop at this last dot space right there. Because if I stop there, then it doesn't go over the curve in the page, and I don't have to worry about a corner rounder, because at the moment I cannot find my corner rounder. I don't know where it is. So we're going to do the same thing on the top here. I'm tucking it right into the corner, going across to my page and stopping it right there. All right, I like that. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on this other side. I'm going to pull a piece that looks about like it will fit. Okay, we'll do our bottom first. Tucking it into the corner. going across the bottom of the page. Tucking it in there to our first dotted line, taking it off, and we went way off the page with that. Holy moly. Okay, we're gonna pull this back up, put it back down, and this time we're gonna try and stay. And I moved it over too far. I don't know why it doesn't want to stay on the page now. Let's see. There we go. Close it, press it down a little. All right, and then this one. Oh, same thing. For some reason I go crooked when I get up here. So I'm going to use the edge of the page to push it on. And I'll use the edge of the page to trim there. Beautiful. Okay. So we have our blue. And it's a nice looking blue plaid. That part is done. I think I'm going to use these tapes. Well, this tape. This was a set I got from Temu. It is not pre-cut. But I think I'm going to put the couch down here with the girl playing the guitar. And then up here do the girl reading. So we'll start with that. And go from there. And because this is like a washi like feel to the paper, it just like blends right into the page. I love that. Okay, and we're going to do this girl here. And we'll do her sitting. I want to make sure I don't lose her guitar either. So she is playing music. Beautiful. Love that. Then we're going to do our other girl up here reading. So we want the bookshelf and her. Okay, do I want to leave them together and just put them up here? Or do I want to put them down here? No, I want them up here. She just looks like she's floating though. Just like that. And we'll put her right like that. All right. This tape was super easy to work with. Now that I'm saying that, though, it's giving me a hard time. It just peels apart like so nicely. Okay. And I want her just like that. Okay, I like that. Now, in here, they don't exactly match, but I think that's okay. In the essential icons from the Happy Planner, there is a whole music page. And I think I'm just gonna take and use a couple of these music notes and just write around her for some extra on the page. I mean, I could put a little table with the record player out there, but we're not gonna go too overboard. I don't want to make this video like hugely long. Okay. Now I need to write out media journal. That guitar. I'm going to take the record player. And the Walkman, and put them down there with a couple more music notes. Okay, that was out of this Agenda 52 Girls sticker book, Paper Studio brand from Hobby Lobby. I think I like this script right here. I believe this was a sticker sheet from Joann, but we're going to go in and spell out media journal. And again, the reason I'm calling it my media journal is because it's going to be mixed. It's not just going to be for reading. So this is my header page for my media journal, and I can always write 2026 down here afterwards. So that is our first page. Then we're going to go here, and this is going to be our TV shows watched. And I have made some little strip stickers here of my own. So I am going to use one of these cute little yellow strips, which is popcorn. I don't know if I should do it in the center. I think we will. All right. First, I'm going to use some washi tape, and I'm going to go across. So if I'm using yellow, I need a contrast to yellow. And there is going to be a lot of pink on this page. So let's see. Maybe we will do I think we're going to do this one, which is a plaid that has some pink stripes in it. And I am going to go right across the page. So I'm going to line it up with this dot here. And if if I do that, okay, we're going to go down a dot because that's going to have it be hanging off ever so slightly across the whole thing. So we need to go down to this dot. And I have made these really cute TV stickers that I can put, and again, we're only going to go to this last dot here. This one does kind of blend into the page some, but I think it's going to be okay. And we'll take our popcorn. I can take this off. I want to get it about half and half. It looks to be about half. There we go. Hold it, make sure it's in there really good. And we're going to go TV shows watched. Just like that. So we have our TV shows watched page, and then I made these cute little pink TVs. And there's 12 on each page. So I'm just going to go ahead and spread these. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was off a little bit there. We're going to spread these on the page so that we have 24 different shows. Okay, so that is our TV shows watched. So we have our media journal header page and our TV shows watched. This one is going to be for our series. And I did it as TV series, so I'm going to have to make other ones for reading and whatnot. Again, we're going to use some washi tape behind this. Let's see. Let's do a purple or a red. I like this plaid. It's similar to what we just used, but it has a little bit of blue running through it, and I think that'll look nice. And these are all very small rolls of washi that came in this set. I think it was like $13 for the set or something like that. But if you are a beginner to journaling and just you haven't gotten supplies, this is like a great starter set. I already have a bunch of washi, but I just didn't have a lot of these colors. These are more like a pastel set of colors, and I just thought it was a great colorway, so I purchased it. But it is very small rolls. If you're looking for bigger washi, you might be interested in checking out some other shops and things if you wanted big sets. There you go. Okay, so we have that on the page, and we're going to take our TV series header here. I think I'm going to put it onto one side, and I will trim off where I need to trim, because I made this for a regular sized journal and mine is not that size. Okay, so we have our TV series on here. Now obviously this strip is not going to work because I have the title and the season. So I'm going to lay the season down where it belongs, and then I will cut and move over where to place the title. Oops, cut into my page there. It will be okay. Okay. It's a little off, but it'll be okay. This one is going to be our movies watched page. So this one's going to be a little different. Let's see, we need a color for this one. And I think I like this one. So this one is just a thicker sized yellow plaid. And I'm going to do the rips again. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're going to go along top and bottom. Then we're going to go up to our last dot there. Okay, and then top and bottom. So we will go along the top to our last one there. And then we're going to do this other side, same thing. Okay. And same thing right along the bottom. To our last dot. Right there. And along our top. go to our last dot there. Wonderful. Okay. So this is going to be our movies watched page, and I made these cute little film strip edges. So I think I'm going to go down from the washi tear and over to the edge and just rip it. And then I'm going to do the movies watched banner. Right along the edge of that. And rip it. And then do the other film strip just under that to make it look like it's a whole movie strip. All right, love that. And then think, do we want to use the other girl? I think we're going to use her, because why not? Okay. Maybe we'll put her down the bottom here. Beautiful. Nothing says Hollywood like a pair of sunglasses, so we'll put the sunglasses up in there. All right, and there is our movies watched page. And I love it. It looks great. Okay, the next one is my video games. So this one's going to be a little different. I am going to set up shelves, and then as I do the video games, I am going to take pictures or screenshots from the games that I play, and I'm going to put the screenshots onto or into my journal. So I do want to title it for video games. Let's see, is this one going to work? No, it's not. So I need another set of alphabets. Let's see. A-I-D-E-O. Okay. This is going to work. So I'm going to use this cute little bubble alphabets, and then I need washi tape. So at Hobby Lobby, I bought a pack of wood grain washi tape. And that is what we are going to use. Let's see. And then I think I am going to pair it with this washi tape. Alright, so this is what I'm going to use for the shelves, and then this one here, which is like confetti-ish look, I'm going to rip to put across the top where I'm going to spell out video games. So let's do the ripped one first. And this one is older. This turquoise, like confetti looking one, is an older tape. Or maybe I'll just put it across, because it is pretty gummy. Because of it being older. Alright. So across to there. And all the way over to here. Alright, that. And that. So that is our basic border washi tape. And then we're going to spell out our video games. So I'm going to use the capital letters for video and the lowercase letters for games. I think I'm going to use my tweezers for this too, because these are super tiny letters. Okay. So I am going to put it overlapping the washi tape just a little. Just like that. And I like this set because it's got like the little dots on the letters, so it looks cool. So we have the video games, and now I want to space it because I do want to leave the space. So I'm going to use my pencil. Let's see. Let's start from here. So I want the first shelf to go about there. And I did an ever so slight pencil mark, and I'm going to do so I'm going to do it. Oh, there goes the plows again. I don't know if any of you are in the East Coast and got hit up by these storms, but it's been crazy. Alright, so we have our first shelf here. Beautiful. So then we're going to go down, so we're going to leave a little bit of headspace. So maybe 1 square's worth, and then the top of the video games will go there. So we're going to go right here, we're going to put another shelf. So we're going to go across like this. So I think I can fit 3 shelves on the page, which is great. For any of you that play video games, you know, every couple months Fortnite comes out with their next season pass or whatever, their music pass, their battle pass. So I will have those games on here. Because I do play all of those. I'm looking forward to November when the new GTA comes out, because I will be playing that. We do have our own group on GTA, so that will be a big one. Going back in to that. Because we will have to get the band back together again. Okay, so there is my shelves for my video games, and like I said, I'm gonna do the pictures on here, which I think I may want to leave two, so I may slide these down, because I think we're gonna need to go a little wider. All right. And this is hopefully going to last me all year, but this is my video games page. We'll leave a second page for that, and we're going to start here with our reading. So we have the alphabets we can put aside. I have my bookshelf, and then I have my review page, books read, sorry, page. So I think I do want to decorate this up a little. So I'm going to put my bookshelf in. I have stickers I can put on it and around it. And this is just a giant shelf that I designed up myself. And I am going to put it right about there. Beautiful. Okay, then I have these two books. So I have the Moody Botanical and the Plant Lady. These are both Agenda 52 books that I know have plants and things in them. So I am going to put these vines along the top, which hang over just a bit, because they can be like planters up on the top. There we go. Okay. And then in this book, put those down. in this book here, we actually have plant pots. So I can take this little one and set it in there. And you'll notice I left spaces in between some of these. And the stickers are going right inside. Okay, that's there. Look at this cute little guy. Let's see, will he fit right here? He does, but he doesn't at the same time. So maybe we'll stick him down here. Oh, that's good. We have this one. Okay, I need another small one right in here. I'll use this one. Just like that. And I think I'm going to use this one over here. And we'll cut off part of the books. Just like that. Super cute. And I think that's all we need for these. So I don't think I can use anything else there. So that was out of the Plant Lady foils and the botanicals. So that is my bookshelf. Now we have to do our tracker for our books read, which I have right here. And this I don't think I'm going to be able to use all of, but that is okay. So I made myself some 5-star ratings stickers. And like I said, I made this for a bigger journal, but then I saw the price on these and I just like couldn't pass it up. So we're going to center this in our page as best we can. So that is our books read. And I recommend doing what I did, planning out your pages first with post-it notes to get the best idea of your spacing. So I'm not going to pay attention to the start and end because I was going to put the dates in for when I started them and when I finished them, but I think we're just going to do this as the title, the author, and the genre of the books. So we have that done there. So this is the books that I actually read. I don't think I'm going to need more space than what's here, honestly, because I don't get through that many books in a year. So I'm going to leave it as just the single page. And I'm going to go on to this one, which is my to be read list. So I have this other cute set of stickers here that I think I'm going to use this one for. Oof. Okay, let's hope this comes up. I need to trim just a little bit off of this end. Okay. We'll try this again. Lining it up. Plows are going through again. Like I said, this storm has been big. Okay, so we have our to be read list, and then to give this page a little decor, I think we're just going to come in with a couple of stickers. So I like this girl that is reading. And I did hang her off the page a little bit with the clear, so I'm just going to go ahead and snip that. Right along the edge there to get rid of that. So this set here is called the Time Collection Books. This is off of Journalsay, and it's just a whole bunch of things to do with reading. You could even use the postcard that came with it, but I am just using some of the book things out of it. We have a backpack that I do like right there. All right. So this one's going to be tricky to place because it is going to be right in the fold. And there we go. All right. So this is my list of books to be read. I don't think I can fit all this in, so let's see how we can trim it. There. Okay, I am just gonna fit that there, so that works. So basically how we're gonna do it is we're gonna write a title of the book, the author of the book, and then what genre or type it is, to keep track of that. Love that. Okay, then we have our 5-star reads. So anything that is 5, I rate a 5-star. I'm going to print out the book jacket, and that will be on this page. So let's get some washi. I think we will go with let's do this purple one this time. I like this one. And this is another thicker one. So I can go ahead and rip it. All right. Okay, I like that. And we'll go in. And get at that. So we'll do the purple in the background of our 5-star reads. And over this one. Okay. This one will go along the top. And this one along the bottom. Beautiful. And then we're going to take this strip that I made here, and I'm going to put it in the center again. And that is our 5-star reads. So that will be anything that I rate a 5-star. I will go ahead and print out the book jacket, again 1.5 by 1, and I will put them on here. Because I don't read that many books, I don't foresee me needing more than one page or one set of pages for that. So that is my 5-star reads. This is going to be from my favorite book of 2026. So again, I have a strip here for that. So maybe we will use our postcard for this one. I think we're going to. Okay, so we are going to get our adhesive, move our stickers over, and I am going to take and put adhesive oops, got a little bit on my desk. Okay. All right. So I am going to fit the bookshop right up here at the top. Just like that. And then I'm going to take this strip, which says my favorite book of 2026, and I am going to actually start it over here. And I'm going to go across. Ooh, I want to make sure it is even. Oh, we'll trim it. And I'm going to put it in here and just go right like that. Press this down. And then we have our favorite book of 2026. I will do a book jacket. I will write a little bit about it, but we can decorate on this side. With a table. And maybe another girl reading. Just like that. And then we have the girl down here. I like that. So we're doing it. So the only clear I have to cut off is right along the bottom here. Beautiful. Okay, so that'll be for my favorite book of 2026. And then this one here is for a book bingo. So I need to draw out a bingo board. So as I said before, this way here is 25 dots, so I have to go basically 4 dots each box. So I am going to go in, let's see, let's slide these over a little. Okay, so we're going to go in about 4 boxes. 1, 2, and I'm going to lightly draw a line from dot to dot. Then I need to go down 5 boxes worth. So each one of these is going across. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, one more set. That's good. Okay. So we're going to draw our box down to here. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm going to go over to here and up. And I may fast forward through this just so you get the idea of what I'm doing though. Okay, then I need 5 going this other way. It's going to be every 4 boxes. There's 1. Wait a minute, somewhere. How that doesn't seem right. Nope, it actually is every 5. Okay. I don't know why I didn't have that right, but it works. Okay. So going every 5 is going to be a line. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the center is our free space. So I think I'm going to look at this set of stickers. And this set is our winter warm house, which has our cozy shelf, our little books in the corner. Here we go. It's got this one little book with the blue flowers that I think we can use as our free space. Alright. So this is going to be our free space in the center. And then I think that this, or maybe this one. Like that. Okay, cute. We'll use this girl here. Down the bottom here. And again, I have her so that the clear hangs off the edge just a little bit. And I just need to give it a quick trim. Beautiful. Okay. And then we're going to put our wine bottle and blankets right on this other side, right here. So she's got her drink to go with it. And this is our book Bingo. I could use these little glasses here as well. I think I'm going to do that just to give it a little decor at the top of the page. And that has a little piece that's hung over there. Okay, and then maybe we can do a little stripe. I'm not going to go all the way across, but maybe we'll just do a stripe coming out from there. Actually, you know what? We are going to go across. I'll go just like that. And then I need to just write out my book bingo. So let's see what we have left here. Okay. I'm going to do these letters here. So I need my tweezers again. And we're going to use these black letters here. B. These O's for some reason look huge in this, next to the other letters. I don't know why. But we're just going to go with it. So there's our book. I'm going to spell out bingo. Oops. N G and another huge O. All right, and that is our book bingo. So what I will do for this one is whatever prompts I write in here, I will write down the side here. Obviously there's going to be 24 of them, so I'll have 24 numbers here, writing out the prompts, and whatever I read to go with those prompts, I will write down here. So that is my book bingo. And then we have our reading challenge A to Z. So this I did not do a thing for, so I am going to use these strips that look like paper that I made, the extra strips. And I'm going to put these across here. I'm going to use these. So this is going to be the A to Z challenge. So I'm going to do all right, And now how this works is I write the letters A to Z, and then as I read the book, I fill in where those prompts are, A through Z. I do have it in this lowercase pink, so I think we're going to use them. So we'll just go like this and do the whole alphabet. This is probably going to take up both pages, but I am okay with that. Z. We did it. So this page obviously is a little more squished than the other page, but all of our letters are in there. So that is our reading challenge A to Z. And then I have this reading prompts challenge as well. And I don't know how many I have for the reading prompts, so I am just going to go ahead and put this strip sticker and do another one here. So that is going to just be the reading prompts challenge. So maybe let's see. Okay. I think I'm going to spell out reading 2026 because this is going to be the reading prompts, but I'm just going to put it as reading 2026. All right, let's see. But it is going to be different prompts, and I have a bunch of them. It's not quite 52. I think I had like 30 something, almost 40. But we'll see how many of them I can get completed. And am I going to have books that go to more than one of these? Possibly. But I'm going to limit myself to the book can only be used once and see how well I can get it filled out with only being allowed to use a book to go towards one prompt. I've never done all of these different challenges before, so this is going to be a first for me. But I think it's going to be fun, so I'm looking forward to it. Alright, so we want to start with this 6. All right. All right, and that's my reading 2026. So that's going to be all my reading prompts. And then we have this one is going to be favorite quotes. This one I have a little bit of help with. So let me pick a color first. For the background, I think we are going to use, let's go with this one. We'll put this down across the page. And we're going to go right straight across. And I don't have a strip for this one either. So I do have another one of these. Then I'm going to overlap in with this. Okay, and this is going to be for our fave quotes. Let me see. Okay, I'm not going to spell out favorite, but I'll just do F-A-V because I think that will work. And then quotes. And this one, I do have a sticker book that's got some larger stickers in it that I want to use. So this is the Sophisticated Florals sticker book. And it's got these right here. So I am just going to put a few of these around on the page. And this doesn't have to necessarily be book related quotes. This could be movie related quotes. This could be from video games. Like this is just movie related, book related, video games. This is my media journal. So this is any one of those categories. That has a quote. And I'm hoping I have a second page of them. Sorry about that, my phone just chimed. Okay. So I have one more of that kind. This is an older sticker book, so I don't know if it is still around. I've also got this shorter box here. So that one can go away. That page is now complete. And then I have these that are cute that I don't use in my planner. And these are like little recipe cards, but they will work for the quotes. Like that. And we'll do 3 more, and then we'll call this one completed. All right. I actually could even use this little strip here. Sorry, that page is my sister saying she wishes she was in Florida right now because of all of this snow, which, yeah, I can see that. Okay, so this is now my favorite quotes. Like I said, does not have to be just strictly books. This part can be movies, video games, TV shows, just favorite quotes. And then this page is where we start our reviews. So we are going to go back and have a quick flip through of this planner journal. So far, it is my media journal. This is our header page for 2026. Our TV shows watched. Our TV series as we set them up. Our movies watched page, and again I will add boxes or things like that to this so that as I watch different movies I will add it in. This is going to be our video games tracker. I am going to put the different 1 by 1.5 pictures of the video games in here. This is also going to be video games if we get that far. This is my bookshelf. So as I read a book, I will color it in. These are the books read, so title, author, genre. I may even like number these as I go and just put a little number on the book. Not sure yet. This is our TBR, so title, author, genre, type. Both pages here. This is my 5-star reads, so anything that gets a 5-star rating from me throughout the year. Again, little book 1.5 by 1, 5-star reads. This page here is my favorite book of 2026 page, so it will have its own special spot. My book bingo, whatever I fill in here will be listed down here. My A to Z challenge. This is my reading prompts of 2026. Again, I'm going to write them all out. I think I have about 30 something of them right now. So each one will be numbered. Cannot use the same book more than once. And then this is my quotes page, and then I will start my book reviews from here. So that is my media journal. I do hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up, as well as hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my next videos. Bye, Twitter friends.